legislators, 2 advisors, and 3 guests.
Okay. Let's take a minute and look at the agenda. Everything correct? Okay, moving right along. Make a note, February 29th, Davis Mines was had. Okay. Approval of the minutes. Take a look at the minutes from last week. The last meeting, excuse me. Questions? Okay. Moving right along. We have the committee report. Is there any issues and concerns? Well, since the acting president's not here, Mr. Brian Hill, he's sick. I'll be your acting president, and there's no issues and concerns. So we'll be moving right along with the activities. And my presence would be Ms. Folks. Stand to speak.
Hello everyone, I'm Carnella Ross, and our upcoming events are on March 12th, 2012, it's the SOFA African Museum. Wills again in Spring Lake on March the 13th. And we also have Around the World presentation that will be on the 15th of March. The morning session will be around the world in 50 minutes. There will be an evening presentation around the world in 90 minutes. Okay, and on March the 25th, 2012, we have Family and Friends Day at the YMCA from 4 p.m. to 7:30 p.m. Yeah. Make sure you bring your school IDs. We also have Animal Kingdom on April 16th, 2012. The Nashville Night Concert is April 19th, 2012. Actually, I skipped something. I apologize. We have postponed the fashion show until fall semester. We'll give you more information on that on a later date. Continuing, we have the Earth Day Jubilee Africa on April 23rd, 2012. Our Spring Fling is April 24th, 2012. And our African Children Choir on May 4th, 2012. We will also be having a culture week, but we'll give you later details on that. And if you have any further questions, just ask me or our president right now, Mr. Contractor. Yeah, thank you.
Please note that the 25th Family and Friends Day wasn't on the agenda, so we're going to make note of that.
Yeah.
It'll be up at the next meeting. Okay. The budget. Okay. All right, no report. Scrapbook.
Mr. President, we got the veneer for the front of the books. We're going to start burning into it next week. We're finishing up pages. I'm getting our parliamentarian to do some of the grading work on the exterior edges. And please, if you have any sort of scrapbook knowledge or any colorful art, every Monday I'm here for 2 hours from about 12 right till right before the activities meeting. So I really appreciate it if you could just stop by, even if you work for just a few minutes. So, because it's really starting to come together, and I like everybody to kind of get involved with it. Also, we came up with, we're going to have everybody sign the back of the scrapbook. We're going to try to see about have everybody burn their name in, but I think we're just going to use markers. And the back side of the book will have veneer, and everybody gets to sign it and kind of do a little signature on it.
Okay. Publicity.
Mr. President, the Sankofa African American Museum on Wheels poster is been approved and should be on the walls either by the end of this week or the beginning of next week. And also the video for that is being made. And nothing new to report.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone. Unfinished business. Oh, sorry, excuse me. F, Volunteer Operations Coordinator, Mary.
Mr. Vice President, we had our volunteer at the Fayetteville Construction Society on Saturday, and including me, 6 students showed up, and we were there from probably about 8:30 till noon, and we helped out there designing, it was a lot of fun. And so I'll be getting more details on the next volunteer opportunity soon, so hopefully more people will show up. It was actually, talked to people that were there, it was a really fun day and awesome time, so thank y'all for those that came.
Thank you. We have unfinished business. There's none to report. New business. This will be addressing the emotions. Are there any motions? All right. Excuse me. We're going to actually hold off on that. We're going to actually swear the new members first. So we're going to have to have a vote. Will the new members please rise? I have Judas Tablo. Okay. Repeat after me. Raise your right hand. I pledge to uphold the Student Government Association, Constitution, and bylaws, and act in the best interest of the students and Fayetteville Technical Community College. Please come forward. All right. Now let's proceed to new business.
Mr. President, these motions were written by the treasurer, since he's not here, I'm going to have to. Don Heffernan, move to award an additional $2,000 for the African Children's Choir. These funds will cover lodging for the choir.
Okay. I, Don Heffernan, move to award an additional $2,000 for the African Children's Choir. These funds will cover lodging for the choir. Can I get a second? Does anybody need an explanation for this? No explanation? Okay. All right. Let's see. All right, everybody. Yes. abstentions? None? Okay. Motion passes.
I, Don Heffernan, move to allot $750 for the Carolina Raptors Center. This program will be at FTCC the week of April 16, 2012.
I, Don Heffernan, I move to allot $750 for the Carolina Raptors Center. This program will be held at FTCC the week of April 16, 2012. We get a second?
Second.
All opposed? Oh, sorry. Oh. Is there any discussion? None. All opposed? Oh, all in favor? This is, yes.
Mr. Vice President, point of information, what is this program?
Can I have, let's take 2 minutes. Mr. D.
Carolina Raptors Center is located just north of Charlotte. It's a nonprofit agency that their whole mission is to rescue raptors, which could be hawks, eagles, owls, and they rehabilitate those, and the ones that are capable, they release them back into the wild, and the others they keep there, and they use them for educational purposes. For at least the last 2 years, we've had them on campus as part of Earth Day, and we've had those exotic animals and had them come in. They bring them from Chicago, they bring the raptors from Charlotte, and they're exhibited together. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to do it together this year, just because of scheduling issues, but it's open certainly to students during the day and the public in the evening. But with the raptors, it'll just be a daytime event. But that's what's involved.
That's it? Okay. Question and vote? All in favor? Cards? All right, all opposed? Any abstentions? All right. Pass. Motion passed.
I, Don Heffernan, move to cover the third place tie in the Dangerous Minds contest. 2 individuals tied for third place, and I move to award $25 for this.
Need a second? Oh, sorry, excuse me. I, Don Huffman, and for men, move to cover the third place tie in Dangerous Minds contest. 2 individuals tied for third place, and I move to award $25 for this. Need a second?
Second.
Any questions? All right, move this into a vote. All opposed? All for it? All yes? Yes. abstentions. Motion carries.
Mr. Vice President, I, Nicole Heeman, motion that we elect $30 to paper supplies for survey kiosks.
Motion reads, I, Nicole Heeman, notion that we elect $30 to paper supplies for the survey kiosk. All right, we're gonna have to ask questions about this one. Oh, can I get a second?
I'll second it.
Second. Yeah. Okay. Let me move this into question.
I, Nicole Heeman, am trying to put together a survey kiosk to get students' opinions as to what their concerns on campus are, so we can bring it forward to conference in April. And I need $30 for paper supplies for the surveys.
Okay. All right, we're gonna take vote. All opposed? I'm all in favor. All opposed? All abstentions? Abstentions. Motion passes.
I, Don Heffernan, make a motion that $213.74 be allotted for refreshments for the job fair on March 27, 2012.
The motion reads, I, Don Huffner, makes a motion that $213.74 be allotted for refreshments for the job fair on March 27, 2012. Can you get a second?
I'll second it.
Is there any questions concerning this motion? No questions? We're going to a vote? Yes? All opposed? Abstentions? Motion passes. Okay. Well, we pretty much covered the announcements. We'll move on to advisors' remarks.
This is your last meeting before the after conference, so anyone that's present that's going to the after conference, if they will see me after the meeting. I thought you were about to say something sad, so I was going to cry. See me over here. Oh.
One of the things I do want to challenge all of you on, because you're here for a reason, a real special reason. You've got a purpose for being here, being part of SGA, and that's to represent our students. And one of the things, Nicole is going to be working on this issues and concerns committee. Kind of, Brian will still retain chairmanship, but she's going to kind of, I guess, do the coordination and legwork. What we want to do is make sure we get out onto the campus, to the various buildings, because most of our students, unless they got a really hot burning issue, like especially if they're mad, then they'll come to the SGA office. But if they have regular issues that they're concerned about, they don't know who to talk to, they probably won't think about coming over here. So we want to go to them. And so she'll probably be calling on you. If you want to do this, volunteer, just see her first. But she'll be getting in touch with some folks to try and set up these little kiosks, and we'll rotate this from different buildings during prime time, when students are changing classes. And so keep that in mind. I mean, you're here to serve the students in the same way that we elect people to go to North Carolina legislature or U.S. Congress. They're not supposed to be up there just having a party. They're supposed to be dealing with real issues that affect real people. And so it's the same thing here on our campus. There's some real issues. There's some thorny kinds of issues that probably need to be dealt with. And y'all are best equipped to do that. So make sure you're out there, asking questions, talking to people, letting them know you're an SGA, and ask them for their concerns. You don't want to turn into a gripe session or a pity party or anything like that, but try to get to the real meat of what the problem is, and let them know that you'll bring that to the General Counsel, and then get back with them. Don't just drop it. Be conscientious enough to, if you're going to ask them their opinion, find out what the issue is, be conscientious enough to follow up with them, because again, that's what we're all here about. Is all these other things, the events and everything are good and they're important, but here we got to really need to tackle some of the student issues. And we've got a lot going on coming up the rest of this semester. There will be some additional planning for what they've looked at, the Activities Committee for Heritage Week. That probably kick off at April 23rd, when Jabali Africa's here. That will be a really great concert. We want to try to get community and come out for that. These guys are really great performers, just great guys in general. But the rest of that week, we'll be doing some events, hopefully every day. And so we're going to need some assistance to carry it all off. So don't lay low. Come in and be sure you're coming into the SGA office. You need to do a couple hours a week. That's about all I have to say. Thank you.
N4C SGA Division meeting Saturday, March 3rd. Eastern Division meeting. All right, it's been canceled. Well, just some other concerns. The paperwork wasn't turned in, so.
It's not canceled, we just won't go.
Yes, it's not. We will be going.
Yeah, it's not conference, just because you. Yeah, just the day. It's just the day trip. It's not the conference. It's not the 3-day conference. It's the day trip for Eastern Division only. And it's just a day trip that we were going to be going to, but because of paperwork issues, we won't be going. So only those, if you were supposed to go, you know who you are. So no, Saturday's free.
Brian Hill, Arnold Woods, Don, Tracy, Mary Erickson, Yvonne, Rex. Okay. All right, I call this meeting adjourned at 2:32.
Please throw your stuff out, push in your chairs, and your trash.
I don't know, let them go there while they're out. Or anything like that, if they need anything, just let me know.
The activity